Mr. Sanchos Beach Club in Cozumel, Mexico. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Will of Mind Body Life. So I had the pleasure of staying in Cozumel for about 12 days, and I made my way to Mr. Sanchos Beach Club. It was absolutely amazing. They have ATVs, horseback riding, so many activities to do, water sports, and they have what I like is all-inclusive options and then a la carte options. So this is completely different than your regular resort that you would stay at. Cozumel has a lot of these kind of just beach clubs that are only open until about 5 or 6 o'clock in the early evening, but this is great when someone like myself who lives in Playa can just take the ferry over to Cozumel for a few hours of the day and go enjoy something like this. So right now we are in the all-inclusive area. I did not do the all-inclusive that day because I had rented a motorbike, so I could not drink as I would want to in the all-inclusive package. So I decided to do a la carte, and this whole entire side is for the a la carte section. It's obviously not as busy, but I always travel solo and I love my peace and quiet. So this was absolutely perfect for me. And the resort itself, or really the beach club, I did go on a weekday, so not everything was open, but they did say on the weekends that everything is fully open. There is fish spas, and they have so many other services besides just food and drink on the weekends. But for myself, all I wanted was beach, pool, food, and drinks, so I absolutely got it. This was the pool on the a la carte side. Absolutely gorgeous, and the view is just spectacular. The beach in Cozumel is just perfect. This had to be probably my favorite day while I was in Cozumel, just because it was, again, just peaceful and quiet, not that busy. And I had gotten here pretty early before, a lot more people had come onto the beach club. So it was just really so relaxing for me. And the water, guys, crystal clear, as you can see, absolutely just perfect. And my favorite thing, if you do not know already, is palm trees. So the fact that the entire beach was just lined with palm trees was my absolute favorite. So that's the side of the all-inclusive. You can see it was a little bit busier. So I was even more happy about my decision about not doing the all-inclusive that day. But the all-inclusive is only $60 for the entire day. And that is literally all inclusive. So you can drink as much as you want to drink and eat as much as you want to drink and use all of the all-inclusive facilities, which includes the horseback riding, which includes the motor sports, which includes the water sports, and the ATVs and a lot of other great features at the resort. And if I, again, was not by myself, this probably would have been a great option for me, or maybe if I had taken a cab. But for myself, I had just gotten a jugo de Jamaica or agua de Jamaica, which is basically a hibiscus juice. It is my absolute favorite. I get them everywhere I go. And on the a la carte side, you have waiters right there. And the a la carte cocktails I thought were reasonably priced. It was still cheaper than regular US prices, which I thought was, again, pretty reasonable. The water, guys, just perfect. Not too cold, not warm, definitely nice to be able to cool yourself off with. And as you can see, there is all of the water sports and some of the water games that you can use. And then to get here, if you aren't renting a car or a motor bike like I did, you can just take a local cab. Now, I do want to say that Mr. Sanchos is definitely a lot further away than other beach clubs. So if you're doing this solo, it would be a little bit pricey for a cab. But if you are with a group of people, then it definitely would be reasonable, as many people would be splitting the cab fare. But that's kind of why I also liked Mr. Sancho's, because it was further out on the island. So I was able to explore more. I was able to kind of just drive around, and I found this on my own. This wasn't something that I looked up. I just went exploring for the day, and after riding around for a little while and I wanted to take a break, I ended up finding this place. But if they don't, or if you do not take a cab, then they do also have, it's really still not a bus, it's just a larger taxi van kind of thing, which you can still carpool, which would be a little bit more economical. I didn't look into that again because I did rent the motorbike, excuse me, but that is definitely an option for you. So as you can see, I have the entire pool to myself, and it is exactly why I loved going here on a weekday and getting here a little bit earlier, because it felt like the beach club was literally just for me. And look at that view, guys. I mean, it has the infinity style. You're looking out into the ocean, the palm trees, the sand. It was everything and more that I could have hoped for on a relaxing day to myself. So just enjoy that view, because I know I absolutely did. And the other thing that I really liked about Mr. Sancho's was that I didn't feel as if I was being pressured on the a la carte side to just continuously order food, continuously order drinks. I didn't feel like the wait staff that was out by the beach was kind of like hawking me, if that's the word. If you guys don't know, I speak Greek, English, and Spanish, so sometimes my words get a little jumbled, but I didn't feel like they were just on top of me the whole time, trying to sell me stuff, trying to, get me to get more drinks and more food. They just let me hang out, enjoy my time at the beach club, and swim and do everything else, which for me is, again, just adds to the peace that I wanted while I went there. So it was absolutely appreciated. And I feel like you don't get that a lot in a lot of other beach clubs. They're just constantly on top of you, which if you are in the all-inclusive side, I want the waiter on top of me at all times. That doesn't sound good, but you know what I mean. Just so they can be replenishing my drinks if I am on the all-inclusive side. But the fact that I was not, so it's not like I needed my juice replenished all the time. It was just nice that they just gave me that space to kind of relax and enjoy my time there, which was very much appreciated. And another thing that I really liked about the location of Mr. Sancho's. Now, normally when I go, I always do like supporting, local vendors and stuff, but it was kind of nice not being bombarded by all of the local vendors on the beach. In Cozumel, you don't really get that as much as you do in Playa del Carmen. If you don't know, I live in Playa del Carmen. So when you're on the beach, you always have the vendors that come up to you. So it was nice just not having that, because Mr. Sancho's is so far out, even though, again, Cozumel doesn't have it the way Playa does. So that was nice. So after the pool, though, I did go and get something to eat. I was here all day, and the prices, I think, were very reasonable for, again, being on the beach and everything being a la carte. I got the quesadillas. I love quesadillas, and it was just a safe choice, seeing that it was my first time there. But let me tell you, they were just so cheesy and delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed them. So make sure you come and you check out Mr. Sanchos, guys, when you are in Cozumel. My entire day with my juice and my quesadillas didn't even cost me $20, even after leaving a tip. So I still think that was very, very reasonable.